This is IMAT 2021, question 39. Our question is, which statement is correct about the human cardiac cycle? Our first one is, when the left ventricle relaxes, the aortic valve closes. To help us sort of visualise this, I'd probably recommend just sketching a little diagram of the heart. So this is what mine looks like, quite boxy, but it'll do. So we've got our left ventricle here, and this is going to be relaxing. So where's our blood going to be at this point? If the left ventricle is relaxing, it's probably already squeezed, so our blood is going to be up here in the aorta. And if it's relaxing, then all of that pressure is going to be draining out, so our blood is going to be falling back down. Now, what would happen if this valve were open? If it was open, then all our blood is going to leak back into our left ventricle. So we don't really want that to happen, so our valve must be closed. So this statement, when the left ventricle relaxes, the aortic valve closes, must be correct. So our answer is going to be A, but let's check the other statements to see why they are false. So statement B, when the right ventricle contracts, the right atrioventricular valve opens. So our right ventricle is contracting. That means our blood is going to be in our right ventricle, and its blood is going to be moving upwards through this artery there. So again, let's think about what happens if this atrioventricular valve was open. If it was open, then that means the blood is going to leak back up into the atrium, and we don't want that to happen. We want it all to go up into our artery, and therefore the valve must be closed, and so this statement is wrong. Statement C, when the left atrium contracts, the aortic valve opens. So our left atrium is contracting. That means the blood that's in the left atrium is going to be forced downwards. Is the aortic valve opening? Well, the blood's nowhere really near the aorta, so it doesn't have really any reason to be open. So to prevent blood that's already there from dripping back down, this valve is going to be closed. So this, again, is incorrect. Statement D is when the right atrioventricular valve closes, the left atrioventricular valve is opening. So if the right AV valve is closed, that means that the blood must be in the ventricle. This is contracting, so the blood is not going back up there because that is closed, so the blood is over on this side. And because the blood is not in the left side of the heart, all of these valves are going to be closed because it will prevent blood from coming back down and leaking into other areas of the heart. So this is incorrect again. Our final statement is that when the right atrium contracts, the left ventricle contracts. So when this squeezes, does this squeeze too? Well, no, only one thing is contracting at once. This is incorrect. They're going to be slightly after each other to make sure the blood goes all the way around correctly. So our final answer is A. That is the only one that was correct.